What is going on? We are back here with the LinkedIn Learning coding exercises with C Sharp. And we've got movie nights on the slate. Let's get right into it. So really what this is about doing, this is a medium problem. Medium problem. Um, Definitely not a leak code medium, but Harrison Ferrone, the creator of this course, calls it a medium problem, so we'll stick with that. All right, so the main thing in this course, we're basically just creating a new two-string method. So two-string is a base method that comes with the system class, if I'm not mistaken. Two-string is a base method that comes with the system class, right? Yeah. So what we're going to be doing here is overriding that method so that when we create a new movie, um, a new class called movie, um, and then when we override the two-string method, then it'll print out instead. Normally it just prints out the class name. So if our class name was movie.cs and we said we created a new object, we instantiated a new object from movie.cs and we called the toString method on that object and it would just return the name of the class. Okay. Um, so we are overriding. I believe that is what we will be doing is overriding the toString method to finally output the title, rating, and review score of the fields. Um, Write a custom message so when the user calls toString, they get a custom message. The function will not take any input parameters. The function will return a string. The base class already has movie set up with title, rating, and review score fields. Harrison Ferrone created that. He has exercise files, so he did that on his own. But for practice, we're going to go ahead and set up these fields within our class. Probably um, make a so the field's properties and add a constructor in there as well. Um, the base code already has movies set up and toString method called on those instances of the class, but we will make our own movies. Uh, the custom description needs to print out the title, rating, and review score for the movie. If the review is higher than 75, the description also needs to mention that the movie is certified fresh. Okay, let's go ahead and create a new class called movie. Okay, so internal class. Why does it always go to internal? I wish it was public. It should be internal means that um, this class is available to any other class that shares the same assembly. And protected is this class is accessible for any other class for with classes. What is protected? I think it has something to do with inheritance. You can access, yeah, that's right. You can access it if you another class inherits the movie class. But right now we're gonna go with public. Okay, we will create public string title get set. No, public string. Hold on. We want the title, rating, and review. Title. We'll just say review. Get set. Public review. I guess that's an integer. Say an integer for now. Really should be a decimal if we're working with percentages. But we'll go integer for now. We'll probably just append a % sign on the back of it for simplicity's sake. And that is going to be our rating. Okay. Now we have our fields and properties. So we'll go ahead and create our constructor movie. And we say string title, string review, and rating. This dot title equals title, and we'll just let IntelliSense handle the rest. Alright, so now we have our constructor for our class. For this class, we want to public override what are we doing here? What are we doing here? No. Public override toString return. Interesting. Return right line. The title. I'll say this dot title we'll say new line rating. We'll go review. This dot review. And then we'll go it's not right. stringy equals stringy. And then we'll give our rating. Put that in there. And then we'll give our rating. This dot rating. And then we will say within our method if rating, this dot rating is greater than 75, then we will append, we will have to create a new variable, certified fresh, string, certified equals certified fresh. We say if the rating is greater than 75, then stringy plus certified. And then we'll go into our program and we can create some movies. So we'll go movie. What's a good movie? What's a good movie? What's a good movie? What's one of my favorite movies? We'll go Shawshank Redemption equals new movie. Takes in a title. We'll just call it movie 1. Takes in a string. Shawshank Redemption. Takes in a review. Very good plot. Then it takes in a rating, 95. Okay. Just to see real quick where we're at, console.writeLine. Movie 1 dot toString. It should be certified here. Bam! We are certified fresh. What if the movie had been less than 75, 74? It's not certified fresh. Wah, wah. To make this look better, we can just tab before we do anything here. Nope, that did not fix our problem. How do we fix that? Spin? That do the trick? Right. Shawshank Redemption, review very good plot, rating 75. Not certified. Okay. We could create a program to where the user, we could input user input and have them insert the rating and stuff, but we'll just stick with our own instantiations of the movie object, the movie class. All right. Let's, that pretty much does it. We could make one more movie. It's another good movie. See, all my movies are certified fresh, so we will always hit that if conditional to be true. New movie, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Sloan is hot. Wait, Sloan is hot and Cameron is depressed. And Cameron is depressed. We'll just leave it there. And this is in 86. So we'll call Alt.WriteLine movie to the string. Thank you, IntelliSense. We'll run it. F5. There it is. Okay. All right. Now that we have that done, I'm going to take a 2-minute break, and then we're going to see how Harrison Farrell did his. All right, let's see how Harrison did his. We can download the exercise file. We already have that. Movie night. File. Create a movie class. What in the world? Alright, whatever. I'm done playing with this. Alright, let's watch this video and see how he does it. Make sense of it. So he creates his, right off the bat, he creates his fresh, so a boolean called fresh, get, return, review score, get, return view score greater than 75, public movie, string title, so he creates his constructor as we did. God, I wish I could just do this. Alright, whatever. I'm tired of. Alright, let's go back to the, I want to see the full thing. Alright. So he creates his fields. First thing he does is he creates a private local to this class bool called fresh, um, which gets return review score, the value of the value of this right here. We're getting that true or false and returning that. We create our constructor. Like we did, override string description. We made our, this is basically what we did at fresh, and description, we appended certified fresh at the end of our description, return description. Basically what we did. Let's look at the program. Just created a list of movies. And he allowed hit enter for a list of superhero movies. Read key for each movie. Console write line movie to string. And then we added a new line, console.read key. Alright, so I understand everything that he did. But I'm not used to be completely honest with you, this is one of the most basic things. So in C#, typically what happens is when you set properties, so when you set something like string, right here he just set his fields and then he set his properties. What I did, I just set my properties all together. When you set your properties and under the hood, when those properties run and the fields get created automatically. But he just went ahead and did this, and then, I mean, I get the concept of what this is, private bool fresh. We're getting the value we're returning, that we're getting the value that we return from review scores greater than 75 for a particular instance of this class. We're getting that, so we're not setting it, we're just getting it so we can use it ultimately down here. Let's see. Let's go to ChatGPT real quick. Chat. What's the difference between how source code 1 and source code 2 that follows creates fields and properties? Was there a benefit to creating fields than the property, if that's what it's called? What do you call it? Fresh. Take me through what went into the fresh property. As far as I can tell, this is we are simply returning getting a value which returns true or false. And I don't believe there's that much more to it than that. Please verify. And determine whose code is more efficient and why. So we'll go ahead and paste our movie class first. Here's the second class, the second movie class. Now we'll go ahead and put Harrison's in there. We get our output. See what ChatGPT says about this. This is Harrison's. No, this is mine. Okay. Fields versus properties. Source code 1 uses auto-implemented properties with both getters and setters. Source code 2 uses public fields directly without properties. Okay. So properties have always just public fields, title, rating, review score. Source code 1 adheres to the principle of encapsulation by using properties. This allows validation or additional logic to be added later without changing the public API. Right. We're adhering to OOP, baby. Source code 2 directly exposes fields, which can lead to issues if you later need to add validation or other logic when getting or setting these values. Calculated property. Source code 2 introduces a calculated property fresh that evaluates whether review score is greater than 75. This is implemented as a read-only property because we're getting it. Efficiency in design. Source code 1 is generally more flexible and adheres to good design principles by using properties. It encapsulates fields and allows for additional logic to be easily added. Source code 2 is simpler. Use of the fresh property. The fresh property in source code 2 is a neat way to encapsulate the logic for determining if a movie is certified fresh. This improves readability and reusability of code. Okay. Let's see. Fields and properties in C# video. I need to watch one of those, but I'm not going to do it here. Alright, so they're basically the same. Let's hear what he has to say in this video.
For the evening, the first thing I did was add a
Private Boolean field as a computed property return true or false.
second.
Okay. So we just did a little bit of polymorphism too by overriding the string. Just did some polymorphism by overriding the two-string method, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we're getting that OP in there, baby. Method overriding. Polymorphism does two things. Method overriding, which we just did, and method overloading, as it's going to tell us. Now, by overriding the two-string method in both versions of the movie class, you are indeed using polymorphism. Polymorphism is a object-oriented programming. Allows methods to do different things based on the object it is acting upon, even if they share the same name. Here's a quick breakdown. Polymorphism, core concept in OP that allows methods to have different implementations based on the object they are called on. There's two types of polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism, method overloading. Runtime polymorphism, method overriding. Method overriding, which is what we just did, which is runtime polymorphism. So it's dependent on the class or the object that is instantiated from the class. So because we did movie, we instantiated an object from the movie class, then our method will print out the overridden string, two-string method that we define. But for any other class, then it would not. We continue demonstrating runtime polymorphism by overriding two-string methods inherited from system by object class. Here's how it works. We have our base method, the system by object class, which is the root of all classes in C#. Has a virtual method toString that returns a string representation of the object. Return this.getType.fullName. Overriding method, both movie classes override this method to provide a custom string representation. Movie, source code 1, source code 2, we'll skip that. Alright. Polymorphic behavior. Okay, all good. We'll continue. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Harrison. Alright, so we got a good feel for encapsulation. Using properties and then polymorphism, I guess. Whoa, Harrison, what are we doing here? Not yet. Got some polymorphism in there with some method overriding. Using the overriding, go back to movie, we're in movie. Keyword. So let's just know that we're overriding a virtual method, real quick before we end the video, let's make sure we got our T's dotted and I's crossed. Override in C# is overriding a virtual method, right? Yeah. That is marked as virtual, abstract, or override of the base class. Here's some detailed explanation. Virtual method in a base class is intended to be overridden in any derived class. Its intention is to be overridden in a derived class. When a method is marked as virtual, it means that the method has a default implementation but can be overridden by a subclass. Abstract methods. An abstract method does not have an implementation in the base class and must be overridden in any non-abstract derived class. All right. I am ending the video right there. I hope you learned something. I definitely did. We're moving on. See you guys in the next one. Take care.